All right. With more news on the way, everything just breaking for Nintendo Switch 2, we are going to be going over the full pricing details and a closer look at official Nintendo Switch 2 accessories, Pro Controller, camera, and more coming in from Nintendo, of course, over at gonintendo.com. Nintendo has given an official breakdown of multiple Switch 2 accessories ranging from Pro Controllers to cameras, carrying cases, and more. And you can see the full details below alongside a gallery of photos. So let's start with the gallery of pictures. Why don't we do that? And here we got what we can see as the Joy-Con with the steering wheel. Excuse me. They look beefier, even though it's pretty much just a plastic case. It does look cooler than the old ones. Here we have a nice look at the dock with the new USB-C adapter and HDMI cord. It's going to be a higher speeds. Closer look at the dock and USB-C. And here we got the new grips. Nintendo did say that the new grips are modeled after the GameCube controller grips, which, as we all know, that's a huge fan favorite. So good on them. We got the Joy-Con straps here going on to them with, it looks like, the grips. And the new Nintendo Switch 2 camera. Nice carrying case. I prefer, instead of those long carrying cases, I do have one that you can literally just clamshell it and it looks more compact. This is more along the lines of what I was hoping for. Perfect. Yeah, something like that. And then, of course, the new Switch 2 Pro controller. OMG, it's got the C button there. So let's go over the article. It says Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controllers are going to be $79.99. It includes a USB-C charging cable. Take your gaming experience to the next level with Switch 2 Pro controller. This controller includes the C button for opening the game chat menu at any time, the GL and GR buttons at the bottom, so you can freely map to any buttons you choose, an audio jack for headphones and headsets, and other features. Features include HD Rumble 2, motion controls, built-in amiibo functionality, capture button, C button for game chat, GL, GR that you can map to any button you choose, audio jack, 4-pole stereo, 3.5 millimeter mini plug, and only for use with the Nintendo Switch 2 system. This won't be backwards compatible with the Switch 1. And you got your Joy-Con 2 controllers are now priced at $89.99, and that includes 2 Joy-Cons with 2 straps. Two Joy-Cons with 2 straps. And again, only for use with Nintendo Switch 2 systems. The Nintendo Switch 2 system itself comes with 1 left and 1 right Joy-Con 2 controller, 2 Joy-Con straps, 2 Joy-Con L and R are also each sold separately if you want. The Joy-Con 2 charging grips retail for $34.99 for the charging grip. It includes USB charging cable. You can attach the 2 Joy-Con controllers to the grip and use as a classic style controller or a handy charging station with the included USB-C charging cable. It also features the GL, GR buttons, which can be custom mapped only for use with the Nintendo Switch 2 systems. The Joy-Con charging grip is sold separately and not included with the Nintendo Switch 2 system. This product cannot be used with the Switch 1 Joy-Cons. And Joy-Con 2 straps retail for $12.99. The Joy-Con 2 wheel, a set of 2, goes for $19.99. And the Nintendo Switch 2 camera goes for $49.99. It's a dedicated USB-C camera made especially for Nintendo Switch 2. Includes 1 USB-C charging cable. By the way, Nintendo has confirmed that you may have a USB-C camera at home that may already work. They will have some other options for compatibility. Whether in TV mode, tabletop mode, or handheld mode, you can video chat with friends or use in-game camera features by plugging this camera into the USB-C port on top of the system. Place the Nintendo Switch 2 camera wherever you like and adjust its angle to get its best shot. The lens can capture a wide view too, so even big rooms or groups of people can get in on the fun. Its compact size makes the camera easy to move and place where you need it to be. Wide angle lens can be freely adjusted to get everyone in one action, no matter the room size. Plus, a high sensitivity image sensor can adjust the brightness automatically to detect faces. When you're not using the camera, you can cover the lens with the built-in privacy shutter. If you guys remember back on the Wii U, they don't like to mention it, but Wii U did have a FaceTime type of app where you can chat with other people using the Wii U gamepad that had a built-in camera. This is expanding on that idea again, kind of bringing and bridging those ideas together. Even though Nintendo claims now in an interview that they got the idea during the pandemic when they were FaceTiming each other in Zoom meetings, but I feel like this is all just rehashing what was on the Wii U and making it more popular and more accessible. Nintendo Switch 2 dock goes for $109.99. It's a big leap. I believe the old dock was $80. Replace your Nintendo Switch 2 dock or set up a second one. Adding a Nintendo Switch 2 dock lets you easily set up a second TV in your house for big screen gaming action. It includes Nintendo Switch 2 dock, AC adapter, USB-C charging cable, and ultra high-speed HDMI cable. The Nintendo Switch 2 system comes with one Nintendo Switch dock. Nintendo Switch 2 carrying case and screen protectors retail for $34.99. Nintendo Switch 2 all-in-one carrying case, which was the bigger one I liked, was $79.99. I'm going to go over some third-party offerings in just a second. Nintendo Switch 2 AC adapter goes for $29.99, and that's the replacement for the AC adapter included with each Nintendo Switch 2 system. The AC adapter and cable can be separated for easier storage. So that's the Nintendo first party offerings for their accessories for the Switch 2. Let's go ahead and take a look here at Snakebite. Now, if you guys don't know who Snakebite is or what they make, Snakebite was one of the first people out there that had a carrying case that included a mock-up of what the Switch 2 was going to be like. This was last month or a month and a half ago. I have that video up there, hands-on, with the leaked Nintendo Switch 2 mock-up. So, so they've known what the Switch 2 was going to look like months in advance. They were one of the guys who leaked, one of the official ones. And now here's their list of their products. Let's go ahead and take a look here. And this is their Switch, it looks like Pro Controller, their version. It looks like it has RGB lighting, which is pretty neat. That's their Joy-Con charging station, it looks like. Yeah, that's exactly right. Here's their AC adapter. And it looks like with European plug adapters, so it is a universal plug. More charging grips. This one for, it looks like their version of the Joy-Con, again with RGB lighting. Here's one of their carrying cases. USB-C cable, of course. Their all-in-one carry case. That's pretty beefy, pretty big. Their grip and more carrying cases and a clear Pro Controller, it looks like. Another carrying case with more grips and headphones. And then this is the carrying case that kind of set the tone for releasing all of the Switch 2 mock-up units. Now here we have if you guys want to slow that down and read all that, a description of their products. I'm sure they're going to be priced accordingly and cheaper than the Nintendo counterparts. Will they have HD Rumble 2? Probably not. But will they be, a $49 controller for a second controller maybe, instead of paying $80 for a controller? Probably good options, instead of paying $90 for two Joy-Cons, maybe $49 for third-party ones. Probably a good option. But anyway, I'm excited. Let me know what you guys think of these accessories. Are you going to be picking any of these up? I like playing with the Pro Controllers, but something tells me that those HD Rumble 2 is going to be something cool. And of course, the mouses, it's just going to be insane. I think they really want you to play with the Joy-Cons this time, where my Joy-Cons sat docked for an entire generation, pretty much. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Are you guys excited? Will you be picking up accessories? Hit that like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned here, Starflag Media Gaming, where we are going to get all the latest news on Nintendo Switch 2.